Now on to cut and fill takeoff. Cut and fill takeoff, when properly applying technique and with the aid of software, is actually quite simple. To begin, you must understand the unit of measure is cubic yards. You can calculate cubic yards by converting from cubic feet, or length times width times depth. If a section of land is 2,000 feet by 650 feet by 24 inches deep, the calculation would thus be 2,000 by 650 by 2 feet, for a total amount of 2,600,000 cubic feet. Then you will divide 2.6 million cubic feet by 27. We use 27 because that is the amount of feet that are in 1 cubic yard. 1 yard equals 3 feet. Thus, 1 yard cubed would be 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet, for a total of 27 cubic feet. The calculation in our example is 2.6 million divided by 27 for a total of 96,296 cubic yards. With cut and fill, it is important to note that the true net calculation will be the net cubic yards of the soil when calculating the difference between the desired elevation and the original elevation. Using our previous example, we know that we need to cut 2,600,000 cubic feet of soil. The fill area is quantified at 2,000 feet by 625 feet by 18 inches deep. This calculation is detailed as 2,000 times 625 times 1.5 for a total of 1,875,000 cubic feet. The net difference between the cut and fill location is a cut of 2.6 million subtracted by a fill of 1.875 million for a total net of 725,000 cubic feet. Finally, you must remember to convert the cubic yardage. Thus, the calculation is 725,000 by 27 for a total of 26,852 cubic yards. You now know that you have a net amount of 26,852 cubic yards of soil that must either be transported away from the site or utilized elsewhere on the project. You can calculate cubic yards by converting from cubic feet, or length times width times depth. For example, if a section of land is 2,000 feet by 650 feet by 24 inches deep, or 2 feet, 2,000 times 650 times 2 would be your calculation, which results in 2,600,000 cubic feet. You would then divide cubic feet by 27. This calculation equals 96,296 cubic yards. Using our previous example, we know that we need to cut 2,600,000 cubic feet of soil. The fill area, which we have identified on the plans, is quantified at 2,000 feet by 625 feet by 18 inches deep, or 1.5 feet. This gives you a calculation of 1,875,000 cubic feet of fill. The net difference between the cut and the fill at the location is the number that you want to come to. Thus, this calculation would be 2.6 million subtracted by $1.875 million for a grand total of 725,000 cubic feet. Finally, you must always remember to convert from cubic feet to cubic yardage. Once again, the factor is divisible by 27, which brings you to a total of 26,852 cubic yards. You now know that you have a net amount of 26,852 cubic yards of soil that must either be transported away from the site or utilized elsewhere on the project.